This is Stockton. Thank you for joining us again for another Catholic Charities update. We promise to come on regularly and update the faithful on all the great work that Catholic Charities does. So today I have Elvira with me. She's the director of Catholic Charities. I also have Sarah, who's the community outreach coordinator for Catholic Charities. So welcome both. And Elvira, I'll kind of let you take it from here.
Thank you so much. I'd like to begin by wishing everyone a very happy and blessed Easter season, and say that Catholic Charities, again, is very glad to be able to be here and be of service in any way that we can in this time of COVID. I'd like to this time maybe stay a little focused on the services that we have for families who might need some direct assistance because they are actually sick with COVID or have been exposed to COVID. We have a program called Housing for the Harvest. If you or anyone in your family has been exposed to COVID and are sick, we have a program that allows us to assist you in your home to quarantine for 10 to 14 days. And this program then brings services such as regular calls to check on the health and bring a health professional on if the situation becomes more serious in terms of needing support. But we provide some practical support, such as free transportation, food for those days that you are in quarantine, the wellness checks, free laundry service, and especially that we are able to provide $500 for the household if you quarantine in your home. If you decide you need a hotel to quarantine apart so that the family does not have that exposure, we are able to provide up to $750 for those who quarantine in a hotel. So that is our Housing for the Harvest program that is available for all agricultural workers who have or might have been exposed to COVID. Another service related to it is our COVID care, where we are providing financial assistance to families who have been impacted. Maybe in the past you had COVID, got behind on those bills and those basic needs. So please contact us at 209-469-1120 to avail yourself of some financial assistance. And that also connects you with our Housing for the Harvest program. At this time, I'd like to give Sarah a little time to talk about what we are doing to assist with vaccinations and outreach in the COVID situation. Sarah, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. So as Elvira already mentioned, we are working really hard to reach out to our community and get as many people help to get vaccinated. At the moment, we're working alongside various agencies to coordinate and host events for many people to come by and get vaccinated. Our next event is going to be May 22nd at St. Mary's Church here in Stockton. And our previous event was in Manteca. I just wanted to highlight that we did help 120 people get their first dose, along with helping people get vaccinated. We're also trying to reach out to our community and educate staff and volunteers in various agencies so that they can go out and educate our community as well. That is the main focus of my program, Together Towards Health. So if you know of anyone or any agency is wanting someone to come in to educate volunteers and staff on COVID and the effects of COVID, how to prevent COVID, along with the COVID vaccine, I would be greatly a great help. My phone number is 209-495-1134. And I'm really excited to work alongside with everybody to educate people, because education is power. So we greatly appreciate everyone here in the community. And I'll take it back to you, Elvira. Thank you so much.
As Catholic Charities, we are here providing the services that we have, but we work together with other community-based organizations to make referrals to families for the many different types of needs that we have. So our programs, whether it's Housing for the Harvest, Together Towards Health, or our other programs, which are CalFresh, Medi-Cal application, legal immigration services, our senior programs. We work with other community partners to support families in any way that we can. So thank you, Chandler.
Of course, Elvira. Sarah, a few questions for you in regards to your events. I know the next event's coming up on the 22nd at St. Mary's here in Stockton. Is that event open to anybody who wants a vaccine or specifically members of the parish?
Thank you. That is a great question. It is, as of yesterday, anyone of the age of 18 years or older in the San Joaquin County is eligible to get vaccinated. So, of course, everyone's welcomed. And, we all speak Spanish. So if you're scared of maybe not knowing how to communicate, we're all there. It's going to be super easy for people to sign up for the event. They just need to call me and I'll ask them a handful of questions just to get them enrolled and get them an appointment. And they don't have to go, in case they don't know how to use a computer or aren't very quick with using the online service, we're there to help. And we're trying to promote it towards those people specifically who don't know how to use a computer. I will be there to assist them and to make it easier for them to get that appointment and get vaccinated. Because I know a lot of our community, that is one of the biggest barriers, that they not only not know where to go online to find an appointment, they also don't know how to fill out those applications online. So we're trying to make it as easy and as accessible as possible for everybody.
Sarah, thanks for all your work in this. I know a big concern amongst many communities within our diocese is the information that they have to make available to someone like you or to the government agency that's collecting it for the vaccine. What kind of questions do you ask when you're taking signups?
Right now, we're just simply asking their name, their number, and their date of birth, and also what they do for a living or what sector of business they work in. And that's it. They don't have to provide anything like social security number or address or insurance, just because I know a lot of people tend to timid away from giving out that type of information. We make it super simple. And then at our event, the health history is provided to nurses, not to us, the agency. It all goes through a very secure database with the nurses that are issuing the vaccine.
Great. And Sarah, in regard to the events that you can host for parishes or organizations within our diocese, what would an event look like? Is that you coming out to the parish and maybe doing a guest presentation?
Well, right now, due to COVID and because COVID's still very real, it will all be via Zoom. And I would coordinate with the volunteers from the parishes. I would train them, give them the educational material, and then they can go out and present it to their staff or the community members that they serve.
But as far as setting up a vaccination event, Chandler, they contact Sarah at Catholic Charities, and then we just contact whether it's community medical centers or the county who actually brings the vaccine. We coordinate the day of the event. We show up there with the professional health workers that are needed, and then we gather a few volunteers to set up and make the process flow smoothly so that people don't have to wait all day. It really is, you get there, you fill out the paperwork that is needed for the nurses, as she explained, you get your shot, you wait for 15 minutes, and then you're on your way within an hour of the complete process.
Great. And Elvira and Sarah, Elvira, we'll start with you first. Let's give Catholic Charities phone number one last time if they want to get in touch with Housing for the Harvest.
Housing for the Harvest is 209-469-1120.
Great. And Sarah, if someone wants to get in contact with you and the services you provide, how can they do that?
Of course, my phone number is 209-495-1134.
Great. Ladies, thank you so much. Diocese of Stockton, thank you so much for listening. Hope this helps.